right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight, Daniel. Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to the spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Big Daddy. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Johnson.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the 3rd man in the Octagon tonight. All right, here we go. UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, big elbow. Nice hook there by Johnson. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, nice job getting the fight to the mat.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Big ground and pound.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. This is where he wants to be.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnson.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Now he's going full mount. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Johnson's right back to the full mount. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Johnson's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. We cross the midpoint in round one. Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Making all these shots count. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. I think he's got it. It's deep.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Johnson. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Side control now.
Great submission defense on display tonight. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top.
Well, he's got his back now. Under 30 seconds. Johnson's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Final seconds here of round one. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round here. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this season.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
Big power shots landing.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, The ground and pound is there. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Ready? Come on.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tough. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow himself to get subbed.
He's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style. He gets to, looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, great submission defense.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions. Oh, good defense, yes.
Minute and a half to go, round two. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Just missed with the left there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. So a much different approach for him here.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, right into mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
20 seconds left. Final seconds of the round. In the books.
Nice work. You're winning this fight. You have to stay ahead now. Let's get back out there and keep doing what we're doing. Put the pressure on him. Don't give him an opportunity.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. He had all but guaranteed a submission win coming in. Certainly a lot of effort to try to close the show, but nonetheless a pretty complete effort out of him tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of attacking submissions. Every chance he got, he tried to finish this fight on the mat. He's a great grappler, but sometimes you're in there with guys that are just so well-versed. He did do enough, though, to earn a decision.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. The clock is has now begun for our next round. We saw some pretty good submission attempts in that previous round. Do you expect more where that came from here, champ?
Both of these fighters are grapple-heavy fighters, and that is exactly what they are going to do. Oh!
How good was that judo toss? Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch.
Ooh, big shot, man.
Takedown defense holds up. Nice jab by Johnson. There's the single leg. Johnson's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
That guillotine is tight.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Johnson. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Work to get back to the guard now.
Oh, he got to his spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Johnson going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. A series of punches from the top here by Johnson. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Johnson.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for us.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Johnson.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Swing and a miss by Johnson. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, he's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks. Another takedown land. He passes the half guard, getting him out here.
Less than a minute to go in the round. A lot of top pressure being applied here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnson.
This is a terrible position.
Johnson's right back to the full mount here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, no problem. Don't recover, relax, shake it off. Forget that last round. This round, we're really going to set up those takedowns. I want you to be...
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
You ready?
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and we'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Another grounded pound strike lands for this man. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands and passes.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Johnson's pass attempt denied. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight. Oh, he's going triangle slam.
He's out. Johnson's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Johnson's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Yep, that guillotine's deep. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish...
You gotta be kidding me, he's out!
Massive shot from the top. Oh, nice.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Johnson. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, that gilly is tight.
Great submission defense on display.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Tremendous body kick lands from this guy.
Oh, he's got the hands going. Good block there. And misses with the right hand. Collar tie here in the clinch. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Oh, nice ankle pick there. His wrestling chops on full display tonight.
Full display. And it also shows you, John, that he's willing to do it in any way, shape, or form to get to the finish line and get his hand raised.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Now he's going full mount. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lenik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attack.
Good work from the top here by Johnson. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
He's got to be careful here.
Constantly a moving target. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Johnson.
That was nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnson. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cut. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Johnson.
Oh, right to the mouth. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Johnson is able to flatten him out now. This could be real trouble now. Well, the crowd continues to react with every...
Oh, I'm tight.
Arm triangle, arm triangle.
Oh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
All right, arm triangle inching closer now.
Gotta get out of there.
Holding the position, still working for a submission.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. Good jab there by the champion. Changing the position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Johnson.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Side control. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
He's continuing to target that area that's swelling, and it's getting worse every time he hits it.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Johnson. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Johnson's got his back yet again. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Johnson!
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes here tonight, but whatever it takes is what he said during fight week, and that's exactly what he needed here tonight. After 5 rounds, the heavyweight champion remains the same. Congratulations to the baddest man on the planet.